one tropical paradise.
It took 2 months for us to revamp and reconstruct and build the resort, to build Eden, basically, on the island of Jamaica. It was actually where they shot the movie Cocktails.
It was like anything you would picture in your dreams of a tropical island. It was incredible.
12 passionate 20-somethings.
The environment that we created in Eden was a very adult environment. I mean, kind of high school adult, but again, it was highly sexually charged.
70 relentless cameras.
I farted on Tuesday, and then like 8 cameras are on you.
I'm gonna be naked and they're gonna see me and I'm just over it. Like, you can't cover up.
An endless supply of drama.
There were fights, there were tears, there was resentment, there was backstabbing.
Lust.
Slut might be a little harsh, but she definitely made it known that she was gonna hook up with whoever she wanted to hook up with, regardless of who had hooked up with them before.
Conflict.
He's a cheating little bastard. He's the definition of every man out there, why they're barbaric, disgusting pigs. Because he only thinks it's his penis. Let me go work. Wait, I feel different today. Let me go Anna.
Betrayal.
So many people hurt me so badly. It's so insulting. Like, to be screwed that seriously, I should have brought Vaseline with me to the island.
Disaster.
When you do a show like Forever Eden, you talk about everything that could happen. You really, really do. But we never talked about a breast exploding.
And surprises.
And I'm like, Matt, I really think it's my mom. And then it was my mom, and I was like, yes, my mom!
Welcome to Forever Eden. To Forever Eden. In March of 2004, the first episode of Forever Eden aired. Its ambition was to become the first never-ending reality soap opera.
What we wanted to do is to do like Dynasty or Dallas, you know, like an old soap, but modernize it. So that's why we came up with the theme song with the pictures of the people and the glamorous shots of them all shot on the beach in Jamaica.
Although the series was canceled in the U.S. and Canada after just 8 episodes, the entire run of 25 shows were broadcast elsewhere around the world, generating a dedicated fan base and considerable controversy.
Forever Eden was created to answer the question, when is too much of a good thing too much? When does paradise become something, when does paradise become hell?
A place where you had to survive the elements, each other, and whatever Eden threw at you.
Now, for the first time, Fox Reality presents the entire saga with hours of unaired footage and interviews with the cast.
Oh, gag me!
And producers.
It's real life within an unreal world. That's the key.
Join us for a behind-the-scenes look at the secrets and scandals that changed their lives forever in Forever Eden Revealed.
Well, the biggest challenge in finding the cast would be the short amount of time that we had. We were given approximately 2 to 4 weeks to find hundreds of people, because this was a show that was going to go on forever and ever and ever.
When casting the show, we didn't go for stereotypes, I don't think, but we did go for icons, I guess. I always look for dynamic, hopefully good-looking people that can express themselves.
Well, we didn't know where we were going. What we were told was that we were going to a tropical island where we would be, everything would be taken care of, we would be pampered, we'd have no worries, and when we got there, it was completely not what any of us expected.
Mary. Now, Mary, first of all, just legs for days. Mary was interesting because she was very conservative.
I never went into this thing with the mentality that it was a game to be played.
It was a little too much for her. It was a little too intimidating. It scared her.
They just wanted you to stay there as long as you could and do whatever you had to do to anybody else, and, you know, that's terrible.
The most dramatic cast member, probably Naveen.
She was a great surprise to me. She had so many different levels to her. Had no idea that she was quite the truck driver mouth that she was.
Don't let him stick his dirty anywhere near you!
Well, Naveen clearly didn't have manners. She would eat steak with her hands. She would burp, fart at a dinner table. As far as I'm concerned, that's disgusting.
Well, there was one word to describe Matt Quinn, is driven. He was driven to be on this show. That's all he wanted to do.
Matt, that rat. I hate him so much with a passion. I don't think I've ever hated somebody so much as I've hated Matt. Like, I hate Matt more than I hate Saddam.
Kalia is absolutely drop-dead gorgeous. Her personality and her spunk, I mean, she just popped.
Kalia, I was like, yes, there's a sister on the show. And I thought she was really pretty. Her body was insane because who the hell is a size 0 and has like triple Ds? That's not even human.
I went into the game being a Southern Belle sweetheart. But being sweet don't get you a long way. Being naive will catch up with you.
Oh, Cassie. Cassie was tortured, unfortunately, and she had this undying love to Matt, who really wasn't that good to her. And even at the end, you could still see that she really cared for him.
Michael, the most gorgeous eyes I've ever seen. A little bit of a bad boy in him. A little bit of a bad boy, but yet he's very grounded.
Michael was very loved, but the way the game played out, suddenly he became very powerful and became the one that everyone was aiming for.
Jordan to me is a very lovable character who just got himself into bad situations sometimes.
He was certainly stirring it up and always very dramatic.
Like in 1 week right before I went on that show, I lost, or like right before the audition process started, I lost my job, my girlfriend, and I had to move out of my home because I couldn't afford it anymore. So like I had hit absolute rock bottom before the show.
Brooke can kind of fool you a little bit. Even though she says it like it is, and she's like, you know, bring it on, bitch. You know, I'll take anybody on. Nobody's gonna get in my way. She has this other side to her. It's very sweet, a little bit shy, a little bit insecure, but she hides that.
Brooke was such an idiot. I don't think I've ever met anyone dumber in my entire life than Brooke. I don't know what she was thinking. She was on an absolute different planet. Brooke was one of my better friends.
Craig, you know, stripper by night, stockbroker by day, gorgeous guy. Didn't quite know if, you know, Craig was on the gay side or straight side.
Shauna was very trusting and wanted to be friends to everybody. I think Shauna was kind of classified as the beauty queen, you know, of the group.
She's got the sweetness, the cheerleader, cutesy type, but we knew Shauna was she had a little bit of stuff to hide underneath it all.
You know, 1 minute Shauna's an angel, and the next minute she's a devil. She's conniving, she's sweet, she is stupid.
Gorgeous eyes, great look, and David was on his way to become a doctor. So I thought this was a really interesting type of person who was in med school, on his way to becoming a doctor, had a career planned out. Why did he want to do a reality show?
Because it's one of those once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Some people, you know, might mock you for doing it, but it was fun. It's a blast, and if you're yourself, you know, just be true to yourself while you're on the show. You got nothing to fear.
But the residents of Eden did have something to fear. Every Garden of Eden needs an avenging angel, and our Eden had its host, Ruth.
To start, you will each receive one of these. 4 gold coins. Each coin is worth $1,000. The longer you stay in Eden, the more you will receive.
Ruth was an interesting choice for casting. She had a sarcasm about her and a wit that, you know, a little edge. She had a little edge to her that was always put the cast on guard.
Every week, at least one of you will be banished, and you'll be replaced by another guest.
When we first saw and met Ruth, we all thought she was a bitch. We're like, what the f***? We don't even know how she's talking.
And where Ruth went, there went the forbidden fruit of temptation.
The apple was amazing because it just scared the crap out of people.
The apple obviously being, you know, indicative of Eden, the Garden of Eden, and temptation, and what it represented in Forever Eden was usually bad news.
This apple will be placed on the pillow of one woman. You must decide which woman is the least desirable.
They saw it coming. They knew, you know, I mean, they knew they were in for something. And sometimes the apple was a good apple, and sometimes the apple was a bad apple, but nonetheless, it stopped you. You had to catch your breath when you saw it coming.
But what the cast didn't see coming was that Paradise Found could become Paradise Lost.
We all expected to be there for 6 months at least. We were told to pack 6 months worth of clothes and supplies, and we got there, and the first day we were on the set for not more than 10 minutes, and they're telling the guys to pick somebody that they're going to maybe banish.
Banishment ceremonies made your stomach turn. Like, who's gonna screw me today? Which of my friends is gonna sell me down the river today? And you knew someone was gonna.
Anybody could go at any given time. There were twists and turns everywhere. Every banishment ceremony, you never knew what was gonna happen. So, yeah, we're definitely on our tiptoes the whole time.
I knew what the twists were because they would tell me before they would tell the cast. But a lot of times I was shocked to know what was gonna happen next.
You can see every twist, turn, and betrayal when Forever Eden airs in its entirety, with additional never-before-seen footage only on Fox Reality.